Welcome to another video highlight and analysis of your 2024 Boston Red Sox. This video talks about the young and newly extended starting pitcher. The young 6'1" right-hander grew up in the town of Samana in the Dominican Republic. He was signed by the Sox for $28,000 as a teenager and an international free agent. He comes from an area that is not considered a hotbed of talent. He was a hard worker and dedicated to getting better and caught the eye of the Red Sox scouting team in the DR. His minor league career started in 2018 at the age of 19. He pitched in the Gulf Coast Rookie League, the Dominican Summer League, where he logged its 7-1 record with a 1.68 ERA. His efforts led to a promotion to a ball in Greenville in 2019. He posted a 5-10 record and an ERA of 5.89, with 38 walks and 119 strikeouts, while throwing 117 2/3 innings over 25 starts. While his win-loss and ERA were not impressive, he showed he could get batters to strike out at a 3-1 rate. Like all minor league players, the 2020 COVID season was a lost season when MLB canceled play. Bello opened the season in Greenville again in 2021, now reclassified as a High A affiliate with the minor league realignment. He posted a record of 5-0 with a 2.27 ERA in 6 starts with 45 strikeouts and 7 walks. This effort resulted in a promotion to Double-A Portland, where he finished the season. He had a 2-3 record, a 4.81 ERA. In 15 starts, struck out 87, walked 24 in 63 2/3 innings. He was placed on the 40-man roster in November of 2021, showing that the team felt obligated to protect him. His 2022 season also had him pitch in 2 minor league levels. He opened the season in Double-A Portland, where he pitched to a 4-2 record, striking out 48 and walking 12 in 37 1/3 innings in 7 starts. Once again, the team promoted him, this time to the Triple-A Woo Sox. In 11 starts in Triple-A, he was 4-2 with a good 2.76 ERA, striking out 81 and walking 24 in 58 2/3 innings. He was then promoted to the big leagues, making his MLB debut on July 6th. It was a long learning curve for Bello in the second half of 2022. In 11 starts, he was 2-8 and had an ERA of 4.71. In his 57 1/3 innings, he struck out 55, walked 27 and a whip of 1.779. Following this season, he worked out with his new mentor and friend Pedro Martinez. He arrived in camp in 2023 and looked ready to compete, and you could see that he had learned a great deal from Pedro to the point where many started referring to him as Mini or Little Pedro. He opened the season on a rehab start for the Woo Sox, after recovering from forearm tightness on April 11th, and was then called back up to the big club, making his season debut on April 17th against the Angels. He took his regular spot in the rotation in 2023, and for the season compiled a record of 12-11, an ERA of 4.24 in 28 starts and 157 innings, a career high, with 132 strikeouts and with only 45 walks, a whip of 1.338. He had a promising and effective first full season in the major leagues. He further demonstrated that he could handle the ups and downs of a starting pitcher in baseball with a high degree of mental toughness. Over the past offseason, he once again worked hard with his mentor Pedro Martinez. He also worked hard with the organization to finally get a contract extension done prior to the start of the regular season. The deal announced during the Dominican series against the Tampa Bay Rays will pay Bello at least $55 million and as high as $76 million if the club option is picked up in 2031. This will lock him up during his pre-arbitration and arbitration seasons and 1 year of free agency. According to multiple published sources, the deal includes a $1 million signing bonus. Over the course of the contract, he will be paid $1 million per year in 2024 and 2025, $2.5 million in 2026, $6 million in 2027, $8.5 million in 2028, and $19 million in 2029. The deal also includes a $21 million club option in 2030. There are also rumored to be other kickers in the deal for All-Star Game selections and potential Cy Young Award voting. This is a definite win-win for both Bello and the team. Bello gets a degree of financial security, and the team gets a young, homegrown starter under contract at a reasonable price up to age 30 and possibly age 31. It is important to note that the deal does not preclude the team or the player from initiating a renegotiation. If Bello blossoms into the pitcher, some think he will. Baseball Reference predicts that in 2024, Bello will pitch 143 innings, strike out 132, and walk 48 batters. They also feel he will have a record of 9-10, an ERA of 4.28, and a WHIP of 1.364. We at BSEN see him taking a strong and meaningful step forward in his development, pitching about 175 innings and having a winning record for his efforts. The Baseball Savant website reviewed his pitching arsenal in 2023. He relied on 5 different pitches and mixed them well. It showed he has a 95-mile-per-hour sinker that he throws 36.3% of the time, and to right-handed batters at a rate of 2-to-1. A changeup that is thrown 23.9% of the time at an average speed of 86.2 miles per hour that he favors when pitching to left-handed batters. His four-seam fastball that comes in at an average of 95.5 miles per hour and 20.6% of the time that he favors throwing to left-handed batters. A right-handed favoring slider that he delivers at a 17.7% rate and 85.3 miles per hour. He also has a little used cutter that he throws to left-handed hits at a 3-to-1 rate and at a speed of 89.2 miles per hour. He did have a curveball in 2022, but he abandoned the pitch last season, only throwing it 5 times. All of this plays well. With the signing of his extension, the team has a homegrown pitcher they are looking to invest in for the long term. At 25, he is still young, he is proud of his Dominican heritage and put that pride on display during the Dominican Republic series in early March. He is a funny, gregarious young player that always has a smile on his face. He is loved and respected by his teammates, and best of all, loves playing in Boston for the Boston Red Sox. It should be fun watching him grow as a pitcher and a person this season. Be ready to be impressed.